He's right here in Newhall.
98.1 FM and AM 1220.
8:39 on this Thursday. Good morning. Welcome to the Hometown Morning Show with Tori and Kyle. And I can't believe we have an in-studio guest on this holiday week and such a special guest. It is Miss Preteen California, Daniella Bernard. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm really excited.
We're really excited to have you here. I have so many questions to ask you. You are from Santa Clarita?
Yes, I've been living here for like 8 years now.
And so you're representing the Valley, the Santa Clarita Valley by being Miss Preteen California. How do you even start with pageants? You look so, and first of all, can we just, for a second here, it's 8:39 on a Thursday morning. You look gorgeous. You got your crown on. I mean, how do you do? You just wake up and do people magically, do you have like, angels just fix your hair beautifully and everything while you wake up? And is that how it works? Because it doesn't work well over here. I don't know how it works for you, but it doesn't work like it over here. How does that work?
My mom is the one who does all of this. So
big shout out to Mom. Moms are great. Moms are great. Now, Mom obviously supports you in doing pageantry. How did it all begin?
when I was like a little girl, so my mom wanted me to try a pageant when I was like 4 years old. So I tried my pageant. I won like actually first runner up, which is really good to try for your first pageant. So I'm like, and I really loved it. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, can I try more pageants? And so that's how we started.
You just like said, let's try a pageant one day. We think we can do this. And what's involved, maybe as a things are different, probably being preteen Miss California, right, than being a 4-year-old in pageantry. How did you start and how did things develop over the years?
Well, I have a coach, and so she teaches me everything. And once I get asked questions and I go on stage and just show off my personality.
And so the coach gives you maybe pretend questions to answer, or are the questions they ask you, are they pretty standard? Because we've been, as a society, we've been watching pageants on TV for a very long time. I don't see many in recent years, but for many, many years as I was growing up, there was Miss USA, Miss America, Miss World, and all of these pageants on TV. And they seem to, you basically would have, the evening gown portion, and you would have the talent portion. Does it work the same for you as well?
Yes, but the talent is actually optional. So there's something called optionals when you get to do it for fun. And there's still judges, so they get to judge you. Then you get their score, and then you practice more on the stuff you need to work on.
So what's your specialty? So do you, and is there like an evening gown or a dress up portion of your pageant?
Yes, there's an evening gown. There's actually intro where you get to dress up in your interview dress for National American Miss, and you get to talk on stage with the microphone for 30 seconds. But at Nationals, it's 1 minute.
1 minute can be a very long time.
Yes.
1 minute can be a very long time, but it seems like you're very comfortable behind a mic now. So what did they ask you for your pageant so you got to Miss Preteen California? Like, what was some of the stuff that they asked you? What did you wear? How did you do it? I'm so fascinated because it's completely out of my orbit, like this pageantry world. So I just want to know everything about it. So what were you wearing? What did you say?
So for formal wear, I get to wear this big, pretty dress. It's like big, and then you get to have an escort for National American Miss, which is really cool. It can be your mom, your dad, your sis, your big sister, your little brother.
Who was it? Who did you pick?
My dad.
Your dad. Was he all dressed up?
Yes, you're put all dressed up. And if you're in the Navy or in the Army, you get to dress up in your little suit. In your
uniform. Uh-huh. So gorgeous dad and daughter moment. I'm sure you have lots of pictures.
Yes.
And so what did they ask you when you got to, and did you do a talent portion or did you opt out of the talent portion?
Well, the talent is actually optionals.
Mm-hmm.
So there's runway, there's casual wear, there's fun fitness, there's spokesmodel, which you get to tell about yourself.
And is that what you picked?
No, I didn't pick spokesmodel. I picked the other three.
Oh, you got more than one.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. And did they ask you anything that you may or may not have been prepared for, but knocked it out of the park because of your coaching and stuff?
Yes, I knocked it out of the park. That's how I won Miss California Preteen.
I love it. I love it. And so now what do? We from Miss California Preteen, is there a next step? Is it Miss California Teen, or where do you go from here?
Well, I actually just came from nationals a few weeks ago in Orlando, Florida. It was like a whole entire week long, but my favorite thing about National American Miss is the themed parties are so much fun because we always get to have a dance party.
I love dance parties. I love it.
Same.
And so what kind of music? Like, is it all pop music? What kind of theme was it?
It's like pop music, and there's actually singers there.
Oh, fantastic. I love it. And your favorite artist right now, if you had to pick one, pop artist, who would it be? Harry Styles.
I have many pop
Do ya?
artists. Yes.
Who do you like? Who's your favorite? We got Taylor Swift. We've got Harry. We have the Jonas Brothers. Who do you like right now?
There's a lot of many people. I can't like.
Oh, there's just so
operate.
many.
Yes.
There's so many. And
Because I love listening to music. I love listening to all kinds of music.
love music. We got you covered here. If you want to tune in, we got you covered. We have all kinds of music here. So what's next for you? Does this interfere at all with school? Like, do you have to have certain grades, or do you have to come out of school in order to do some of these pageants? How does it work with schooling?
I'm homeschooled, so I can expand my day anywhere. Like, I can do a little bit school for like an hour or two, and then I do something for my volunteerism, for my pageant, and then I get back to school.
And then you get back to school. Mom, I'm having a feeling, I'm just thinking out loud here. Does mom help with the homeschooling?
Yes, she's my teacher.
She's your teacher, and
Yes.
she's your helper. She's your photographer. She does your hair, and she does your makeup. Mom is busy.
She is really busy.
Moms are great, though, aren't they?
Yes.
We got to give a shout out to moms who encourage, their young daughters to do something like this and to set you on a path. Do you think you're going to continue this, even, going further? Miss America, Miss USA, Miss World. Do you think you're on a path to do that as even an older adult?
Maybe.
Maybe. We don't know yet. What are you interested in?
Well, I want to be a world champion tennis player someday, own my own dance studio, and run my own animal rescue.
That's a lot. That is a lot. But meeting you for 10 minutes, I think you can do it, and I think you can pull it off because you're going to knock it out of the park, just like you did to get that crown. It was a pleasure to have you here. Daniella, you are a delight. I wish you the best of luck in future pageants, in anything that you do. There's an open door policy. Come back and tell us how everything is going in the future. And thank you so much for representing the Santa Clarita Valley. We are so, so proud of you.
Thank you for having me here.
Absolutely.